This trip has been phenomenal. Basically, we have a team from His House Christian Fellowship in Mount Pleasant, and then also my aunt and two cousins from Phoenix, Arizona. And then we've had a few individuals join our group too, and it's just been phenomenal. Everybody's worked together, come together to do construction, to work with the kids, to just come down here and glorify the Lord. And I believe that's been happening, and it's been a great time. Well, every morning we'd take time and we would be building a ramada for future orphanage outreach volunteers to stay in when they're down here working. And we basically started with the ground and we dug a trench, and from there we started laying the foundation, pouring cement, using the iron bar, and now we're laying bricks, and it's about 5 foot tall almost right now. So it's coming along, and I'd be excited to see what it looks like in another week or two. I think just the joy the kids have. As an American, a lot of times we'd say, well, these kids have nothing. But they have one of the most precious things, and that's joy. And they don't need much more than that. They have a roof over their head, they get food, but they just have joy that's so fun to be around. And it's contagious. It's rubbed off on our group. It's rubbed off on me. So. Oh, definitely. And we've had people coming back for the last 2 years or so. So I'm not the first person from His House to come down here, but I think there'll be probably 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 or 5 individuals from our group who will come back. I know I saw 3 or 4 sitting in on the questions last night about what's it mean to be a volunteer here for longer than a week. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised if some next year or the year after we're down here doing an internship for a month or 2 months or even longer. So I definitely think some of us will be back. Um, Definitely. This trip it's challenging, but it's not at the same time. You're put in situations you've probably never been in, but at the same time, it's so simple. Just I've seen walls broken down. If you think language is a barrier, it's really not. I know Me llamo Josh. That's about the Spanish I know. Um, but I've still been able to connect with the kids in the orphanage, and I've been able to connect with the kids and the individuals in the communities that we go out to do the vacation Bible schools for. And language was not a barrier. I thought it would be a little bit, but it really wasn't, because the love of Christ just broke down all barriers, and it's a great time down here. So I'm so glad I came.